Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Let's go start now. WWE superstar The Rock hinted at his intentions to take over the Stanford-based promotion last month. The final boss has already bought the soul of John Cena, giving rise to one of the biggest heel turns ever. Now there is a chance that he may also recruit Austin Theory to his faction. The 27-year-old and his tag team partner, Grayson Waller, are currently involved in a feud with Jey Uso. Interestingly, The Rock could use this to his advantage and choose the Unproven One as his candidate for the World Heavyweight Champion, and to help John Cena after the show of shows. Austin Theory has already shown his potential by defeating John Cena at WrestleMania 39. Hence, the final boss could ask the former United States champion to betray Grayson Waller and join his faction. Considering how the Unproven One has moved to the bottom of the card, he may not hesitate to sell his soul to the People's Champion. Moreover, Theory would also like to get back at the YET Master for his recent 30-second defeat on Raw. While this is a big possibility, all of this is speculation so far. The Rock could also recruit The Miz to his faction. The Miz is one of the WWE superstars who believes that Cody Rhodes should have accepted The Rock's offer. While he passed this message to the American Nightmare in a backstage conversation, his words became more hostile toward Rhodes when the A-lister invited the undisputed WWE champion for a Miz TV segment 2 weeks ago on SmackDown. The SmackDown star mocked the 39-year-old for not selling his soul to the Great One and trying to stand up against the combined force of the final boss and John Cena while introducing Cody. Additionally, The Miz didn't allow Rhodes to complete his entrance. This angered the American Nightmare, who crushed the A-lister with a crossroads. Notably, The Miz has a shared past with both John Cena and The Rock, and is also good friends with them in real life. Since he already believes in servitude over defiance, there is a chance that the final boss could recruit the two-time WWE champion to his faction. The Rock could also make him cost Rhodes the undisputed WWE title at WrestleMania 41. However, this is also speculative at this point. It will be interesting to see if John Cena becomes a 17-time world champion in Las Vegas. The idea of The Rock recruiting a young WWE star to help John Cena after WrestleMania is one that could create significant intrigue and shockwaves within WWE. The Rock, a figure synonymous with both electrifying performances in the ring and being a central force in the evolution of WWE's mainstream popularity, has a complicated relationship with John Cena. Their history of rivalries, mutual respect, and eventual partnership in recent years creates a dynamic right for future storylines, particularly when there's the potential for betrayal. The Rock and John Cena, a rocky history. The story of The Rock and John Cena is one filled with both animosity and respect. Their most famous rivalry culminated at WrestleMania 28 and 29, where they faced off in two high-profile matches. Their feud began with Cena's challenges to The Rock, accusing him of abandoning WWE for Hollywood, leading to an intense build-up for their first WrestleMania match. However, as Cena took on more of a leadership role in WWE in the 2010s, his alignment with The Rock shifted. The two men eventually worked together, facing off against The Miz and R-Truth in a tag team match at Survivor Series 2011. And then teaming up for a victory at WrestleMania 32. Despite the mutual respect they share today, a potential storyline of betrayal could create layers of complexity in their dynamic, especially if WWE introduces a younger, emerging star into the mix. The idea of The Rock recruiting a young star to assist Cena could stem from a pivotal storyline moment after a major post-WrestleMania match, where Cena is left vulnerable or unable to defend himself. The potential for a young star to enter the scene. A young, up-and-coming WWE star could be positioned as a critical part of this new chapter in Cena's career. WWE has a deep roster of young talent, and this would be the perfect opportunity to elevate a wrestler who's ready for a big break. The Rock, known for his eye for talent, could bring in a promising new star to help Cena, but the true nature of the alliance may not be as it first seems. One potential candidate for this role is someone like Austin Theory ***, who has shown great promise in recent years and has the potential to be a future main event player. Theory, who has already had major interactions with Cena and has a chicken shit heel persona, would fit perfectly into a storyline where he initially allies with Cena under the tutelage of The Rock. The young star could benefit from the wisdom and experience that both The Rock and Cena offer. However, Theory's allegiance could be tested, leading to a potential betrayal. Theory's character, built on arrogance and a desire for success at any cost, could betray Cena to further his own career. This would be a nod to The Rock's own rise to prominence, where he was willing to challenge the status quo and do whatever it took to make his mark. The setup: Cena's vulnerability. For the storyline to make sense, Cena would need to be in a vulnerable position. After a high-profile loss or a series of unfortunate events post-WrestleMania, Cena could find himself in need of help. Perhaps after a brutal match or feud, Cena would be physically and mentally exhausted, leaving him open to manipulation or assistance. This could be the perfect time for The Rock to step in and take Cena under his wing, positioning him as a mentor for a younger star in need of guidance. The Rock's charisma, his ability to connect with younger generations, and his status as a legend would make him a fitting figure to guide the future of WWE. But his motives might not be entirely altruistic. The Rock could be working on his own hidden agenda, perhaps trying to ensure the next generation of stars remains loyal to the WWE family. However, just as Cena is being helped by The Rock, the young talent brought into the fold may be far more ambitious than it appears. The betrayal. An unexpected twist. In typical WWE fashion, this storyline could quickly take a turn. The young star, perhaps after months of being molded by Cena and The Rock, could snap, deciding that it's time to strike out on his own. Theory, for instance, could betray Cena at the most critical moment, costing him a major match or opportunity. This betrayal could mirror The Rock's own early heel turn when he ditched the Nation of Domination to rise as a top star. The betrayal would be shocking, especially if The Rock, who had been positioned as a mentor, is also revealed to have been pulling strings behind the scenes. The Rock could be portrayed as someone who was simply using Cena to further his own plans and position the young talent as the future of WWE. The Rock's betrayal would add layers of complexity to his character, showing that even though he's a fan favorite and beloved figure, he's not above manipulating others to get ahead. The aftermath. Cena's redemption and The Rock's motives. The aftermath of the betrayal would be critical for both Cena and the young talent. Cena, known for his never-give-up attitude, would certainly rise again. He would be furious, seeking revenge on the young star who turned on him. However, Cena's reaction wouldn't just be about retribution. It would also serve as a personal redemption arc, where he goes back to the roots of what made him the face of WWE. Cena could reflect on his career and how he's always been about giving back, making it even more personal that someone he trusted would betray him. For the young star, the betrayal would be a moment of evolution. By aligning with The Rock and betraying Cena, this wrestler would take a giant leap forward in his career. However, the personal cost of such an act would likely haunt him down the line. The young star may find himself faced with difficult choices down the road. His newfound success may come with consequences that challenge his place in WWE. The Rock's involvement in this storyline would also play a significant role in shaping the direction of WWE's future. By bringing a young talent to the forefront, he would ensure that the next generation of WWE superstars is ready for the challenges that lie ahead. Yet, his willingness to manipulate and deceive would show that even legends are not above using the system to their advantage. The long-term impact on WWE. This storyline could serve as a major turning point for both Cena's character and WWE itself. The betrayal could lay the groundwork for a series of matches or programs that would draw in fans, particularly if the rivalry between Cena and the young star is built to a major pay-per-view event. It could also solidify the younger generation of stars as the new face of WWE, giving them the rub from both The Rock and Cena, which could accelerate their careers. In the end, The Rock recruiting a young star to help Cena after WrestleMania, and the subsequent betrayal would create a storyline that taps into deep WWE traditions. Personal rivalries, mentorship, redemption, and the constant evolution of talent. By mixing elements of old-school WWE drama with new talent, this potential storyline could offer something fresh while maintaining the timeless qualities that fans have come to expect from the company. The emotional stakes, the shifting allegiances, and the unpredictable twists would keep fans on the edge of their seats, ensuring that WWE remains at the forefront of sports entertainment.